Hey YouTube, it's JHold4149 here with Holding It Down Gaming, bringing you another installment of MLB The Show 13. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to simulate this year's Home Run Derby. I'm going to select offline here, and we're going to start with the American League side. We're going to start here with Robinson Cano, who is actually the team captain for the American League. His first pick is going to be Prince Fielder from the Detroit Tigers. His second pick is going to be Chris Davis from the Baltimore Orioles, which he is actually the home run king right now, leading the league with 33 home runs, 85 RBIs. And his last pick, I'm going to put Miguel Cabrera in here. And right now, it's not been confirmed as to who it's going to be, but there are talks between Cano really wanting Cabrera as his teammate on the Home Run Derby, but I guess Cabrera's having some issues with his back right now and hasn't really made the decision on whether or not he wants to play in both the All-Star Game and in the Home Run Derby. Next up is the National League. We're going to start with David Wright, who's out of the New York Mets organization, who is the National League team captain. His first pick is going to be Carlos Gonzalez from the Rockies. His second pick, also from the Rockies, Michael Kadire. And his last pick is going to be the young gun, the phenom, Bryce Harper from the Nationals. And what we're going to do here is we're going to set them all to CPU so that it's fully simulated and it's not me. I'm not really doing anything about it. As you see, going to click Citi Field here from the Mets Stadium where it's really going to be played. And as you stare at the lineup here, it really looks as if the American League has an advantage. Look at the power there. 74, 78, 76, 83. And the National League has lower power right there with 64, 72, 62, and 66. So you have to think, okay, the American League has a little bit of an advantage here. And the Home Run King, the winner of the Home Run Derby, is probably going to be from the American League. But that's the great thing about the Home Run Derby. It's exciting, and you never can tell what's going to happen. So you're going to have to sit back and watch and enjoy the show. As Robinson Cano comes up and jacks his first pitch, 433 feet for a home run. His next pitch coming here, jacks that one up, puts it way up, puts it back, and it's going to carry, and 411 feet there for another home run. So basically what I'm going to do here is, I don't know if you've actually ever done a home run derby in MLB The Show 13, but it really does take a long time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just show a couple pitches from each batter and then kind of simulate to the next batter, because there is a lot of batters here, a lot of outs, and it really does take a long time, and we're not going to sit through that because I'm going to bore both myself and bore you. So Prince Fielder up, first hit, 411 feet for a home run. So next hit is a liner into left field. Looks like it could have been a double, maybe a single, but we're looking for home runs here, Prince. Takes the next pitch and jacks the next pitch up, and away. Still climbing, 424 feet. So while the batters are hitting home runs in the background, I wanted to just try to speak about something else, try to not just talk about Home Run Derby and, watching the guys jack the balls over into the fans. But I wanted to talk about the starting lineups of the All-Star team, and we can start with the American League team. It looks like Max Scherzer is going to be the starting pitcher for the American League team. He sure deserves it. He's been pitching very, very well. Just depends on his previous games and whether or not he's going to be able to pitch. For the starting catcher is going to be Joe Mauer, starting first baseman Chris Davis, Robinson Cano at second base, J.J. Hardy at shortstop, Miguel Cabrera at third base, Mike Trout, Adam Jones, and Jose Bautista for the outfield. I personally think that the American League team is very strong. They have great players out there, and I don't know what's going to happen, but I do think that the American League team has a stronger team. But it does seem like the National League is always the team winning the World Series as of late. And I don't know if you guys know or not, but the All-Star Game does have a reason now. The winning division, whether the American League or the National League, the winning league gets home field advantage in the World Series. And this is very, very, important. As a Texas Rangers fan, I know this because we've lost 2 World Series. And I do believe, I firmly believe, that home field advantage has played key part to that. I'm not really happy about it, but we'll go ahead and talk about the National League All-Stars. I really think that Clayton Kershaw is going to be getting the start, depending, like I said, with Max Scherzer, depending on his team's prior games. Yadier Molina is going to be the starting catcher. Joey Votto over at first base. Brandon Phillips, second baseman. Troy Tulowitzki, shortstop, and the hometown kid David Wright at third base. Carlos Gonzalez, Carlos Beltran, and Bryce Harper rounding out the outfield for the National League team. And like the American League team, I really do think the national team has a pretty good lineup. Obviously, they both have good lineups because it's the All-Star game. It's the best players of both leagues playing on the same team. Hello. But anyway, I am going to pick, hope, and wish that the American League team pulls out the victory on July 16th and that the American League team will get home field advantage in the World Series. So let's get back to this home run derby thing. It looks like Carlos Gonzalez is up to bat here. He's got no home runs, no outs. His first pitch that he hits looks like it would be a single into left center field, but like I told Prince, we're looking for home runs here, buddy. Next pitch, he tries to shut me up. He jacks the ball up way high and still short, actually. I do believe that he only ends up with just a couple home runs. Here in a second, I'm just going to go ahead and skip to the next batter. Skipping here, and we're going to look at the round one so far. Robinson Cano with 12, Prince Fielder with 16, looks like Chris Davis I think got 9, David Wright had 7, and then your boy Carlos Gonzalez just now hit 2. Next up hitting right now is Michael Kadire. They really butcher his name whenever they bring him in and they announce his name. The game really butchers it. Says like Madaya or something weird. But he does have 1 home run, 1 out. And let's just go ahead and see what he does with this next pitch. He jacks it into the field, and that will be another out. So Michael Kadire also, I don't believe does very good. And like in real life, I really don't think he does very good. He ends up there with, I think, 3 home runs. Next up is the young phenomenon, Bryce Harper from the Nationals. This guy's going to be very, very good for years and years to come. He jacks his first hit, 453 feet for a home run. Turns around and hits an easy out to the left in foul territory. And there he goes. He hits a 1 over to the right in foul territory. We're going to go ahead and just skip to the next batter here. See if we can't get, actually that rounds out the first round there. So the people that go to the second round are David Wright, Chris Davis, Robinson Cano, and Prince Fielder. We're going to start out with David Wright here. So here we go, hometown kid up to bat, crowd's going crazy, and he jacks his first hit deep into left center field for a 388-foot home run. And now, another thing I want to talk about while they're still hitting home runs in the background is I want to talk about the final 5 votes. We'll start with the American League. The final 5 votes looks like it's 5 different pitchers. And they're going to be Joaquin Benoit, sorry I messed that up, from Detroit, Steve Delabar from Toronto, David Robertson, not to get mixed with David Robinson, but David Robertson from the Yankees organization, Tanner Shepard from my hometown, my team, the Texas Rangers, and Koji Urahara from Boston. I have not watched much of these guys pitching. The only one that I obviously know is Tanner Shepard, and honestly, not just being the hometown biased guy that I am, but Tanner Shepard is well deserving of the All-Star game. He's playing Very good ball. I mean, he's pitching very well, coming in, pitching an inning here, an inning there, shutting down the opponents. And I do believe that he will probably be the one picked for the Final Five vote. Let's go ahead and switch over to the National League Final Five now. You got Ian Desmond, shortstop from Washington, Freddie Freeman, first baseman out of Atlanta, Adrian Gonzalez, first baseman out of LA, Hunter Pence, outfielders out of San Francisco, and everybody is talking about him, Yasiel Puig of the LA Dodgers. I really do believe that if I had to pick, I would probably pick Freddie Freeman or Adrian Gonzalez. You know, the National League is looking for a designated hitter, and out of those five right there, I do believe one of those two guys are probably your best bet. But I kind of am thinking that Yasiel Puig will be the guy voted in because the fifth guy or this Final Five vote is a fan vote, and I do believe that people out there are just going to vote for him just because. You know, I'm not real sure how I feel about it. Yes, he's been a phenom the first, month and 10 days that he's been in the league, but I just don't think that he's deserving of an all-star spot. And, call me old school or whatever you want to call me. I just agree with those guys about having to play the whole year and grinding it out and putting up those numbers all year long. So if it's up to me, Freddie Freeman or Adrian Gonzalez, but fan vote probably is going to vote in Yasiel Puig in the National League, Tanner Scheppers in the American League. Back to this home run derby that's going on in the background here. Chris Davis is up. He's got 2 outs, no home runs. His longest from a previous round is 423. He looks like he gets a hold of this one, rips it in deep and 418 feet for a home run. A little about Chris Davis and how well he's been playing for the Baltimore Orioles. I'm really excited about this young guy. And fun fact here, he came out of the Texas Rangers organization, for those of you who didn't know that. But we did trade him off. And, we may be regretting that now, but, he's playing well and he's really hit his stride here in Baltimore. And I really think he's going to do good things. And I really hope he stays as the home run king. But Miguel Cabrera is a phenom in his own, and he is just unstoppable. That guy, I don't even know anything bad to say about that guy. I mean, the Triple Crown winner from last season, and he is just taking over baseball one game at a time. Robinson Cano here with a jack here. Jacks it deep and away, 436 feet for a home run. Next up, another pitch. Jacks this one up and away, deep into right center. It gets back, and 412 feet for a home run. So he's got 2 home runs here, just 1 out, and waiting for the next pitch as he looks at it there. So really, I've talked about the all-star starting lineups. I've talked about the final 5, the final vote for the, picking out of the 5 guys. And I'm just excited about the all-star weekend. I'm excited for the home run derby. And I'm just overall excited. I got some really good news today. I'm not going to share it with you guys just yet. I'm trying to catch up on my editing videos, but I will be putting out a video with my good news, and I hope you guys can enjoy it, and I hope you guys continue to enjoy my videos. And anytime, just feel free to give me any kind of criticism, any type of feedback, good or bad. I really need it to help improve myself and help improve my channel. So Prince Fielder up here now. He's got 1 out already. And taking a couple pitches here, waiting for the right one, takes another one. Would have been strikeout by now, but oh my God, he swings and a miss. How can you call yourself a Detroit Tiger fan after Prince Fielder swings and misses at a home run derby? But he turns right around and jacks this ball just shy of the 330-foot mark. So I'm going to go ahead and advance to the next batter. And looky there, it looks like Robinson Cano and Prince Fielder will be the final round of the Home Run Derby. This is last year's winner, Prince Fielder, and the previous year's winner, 2011, Robinson Cano, battling it out for the 2013 Home Run Derby crown. Pitch, jacks it deep, 377 feet for the first home run of the final round. Next pitch, hits it up and pushes it this way into left field. Still got enough power to give it 403 feet. Second home run, no outs. This may not look good for Mr. Fielder. Third pitch, back and away, 434 feet. Home run number 3 in a row. Next pitch, here we go. He jacks this one deep, center field. It's going back. Will it make it? Yes, it does. 424 feet for his 4th home run in a row. Robinson Cano is feeling it as he turns around and hits an out. We're going to go ahead and simulate to the next batter. Robinson Cano ended up with 7 home runs. So Prince Fielder needs to get to 7 or more home runs. In the event that he only hits 7, they would go to a 3-pitch death match, basically a final, overtime, whatever the hell you want to call it. 3 pitches each. Whoever hits the most home runs with the 3 pitches will win the crown. So Prince Fielder up. He hits his first 2 pitches into the fans. He's got 2 home runs, no outs. Here we go, waiting for his perfect pitch here. He watches one go by, and he jacks another one for it looks like his 3rd home run in a row. Wow, the final round is getting interesting here at Citi Field. Next pitch, looks like another jack. It's going deep, and no, it's not. It's actually just shy of the home run fence. So 3 home runs, 1 out here, waiting for the perfect pitch. Here it comes. Jacks it up and away. Ball's going back further and further, and that's a 420 foot home run for his 4th in a row. It looks like it needs 4 home runs to win here. Let's just wait and see. This thing is getting exciting. People are starting to bite their fingernails. All the nerves are going through people's bodies. It's getting hectic here at Citi Field in the final round of the Home Run Derby. Pitch, 2 outs. He hits it deep, pretty much a liner. Let's see if he gets over the fence. And yes, it does, 436 feet. He's now at 5 home runs, 3 away from the crown. The next pitch, same location, puts it deep, 458 feet now for his longest home run of the tournament. And this guy is now just 2 home runs away from the crown. Next pitch, 6 home runs. He puts it up and away. It was kind of high and inside on him, but he's able to push it. No, he's not able to push it out of the park. Sorry, that's an out. So he's got 3 outs now, 6 home runs, waiting for that perfect pitch. See if this is the one here. No, it's not. He's going to let it go by. Oh, he lines it right back at the pitcher. Thank God for the safety net. And we'll watch a couple more pitches here. He jacks this one deep to center field, 474 feet for a new longest ball of the Derby. He's got 7 home runs. He just needs 1 more home run to claim the crown here. Can he get it? He jacks it up high and away, and it keeps going and going and going. Home run, 457 feet. He has won the 2013 Home Run Derby, and he looks like he's upset. What is going on here, Prince? I don't know. He's hanging his head low. I do not know what is going on, whether it's a glitch in the game or what, but he did look totally upset. And here he is with his trophy, smiling and waving to the crowd. Was it just me, or did he just look upset a few minutes ago? I don't know if he was overcome with emotions or what, but there you look at it. Your 2013 simulated MLB The Show 13 Home Run Derby champion, Prince Fielder. I don't know about you guys, but I really liked how that turned out there with last year's champion against the previous year's champion, battling it out there at the final round. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. Please feel free to leave a like or any type of comments. Positive or negative feedback is much appreciated. JHold4149 with Holding It Down Gaming. I'm out. Thanks, guys. Peace.